This how to 1 minute will show you how to add hover effects to WordPress using Elementor. Right now I'm in my website and now I will add different types of hover effects for my website sections. Now just follow me to do it. Once you are in the actual page or post where you want to add hover effects, click on Edit with Elementor. And now scroll down to the section where you want to add hover effect. First of all, let's add hover effects for these columns. So first of all, let's select this first column and click on Advanced. And I want to add here a zoom in effect for hover. So here's I'm scrolling down and clicking on Transform. And here selecting hover and selecting scale. And I want to give here 1.1 value. And now let's hover over this column. As you can see, it's working perfectly. And now let's add another hover effect for this column. So selecting this column, going to Advanced, scrolling down, Transform, hover, and now let's select here Rotate hover effect, and I'm giving 35, and as you can see, it's working perfectly. And now let's add a border effect for hover. So selecting this column, Advanced, and here I'm clicking on border, selecting hover and giving here border radius 10. And now if I hover over on it, as you can see, a border showing, and you can change the transition duration from here. To change the border type, click on this border type drop down and you can select solid double dotted, and here you can see the result. Now let's add a box shadow hover effect for this column. So I'm selecting this column, going to Advanced, scrolling down and clicking on border, click on hover and click on box shadow, and right here the horizontal box shadow value, vertical. You can change the blur and you can change the position. And now let's hover over on it. As you can see, a box shadow hover effect has been added to this column. And now let's preview this page to see final result. Let's hover over on all columns one by one. And now let's add a background color change effect in hover. So here's I'm selecting this container, going to Advanced, and here I'm selecting background, selecting hover, background type, selecting classic, and now let's select a color for hover. Now if I hover over on this image, as you can see, the color has been added. And now let's add a different image for hover. So clicking on this pencil icon to edit this image, going to Advanced section, scroll down and click on background, hover, and click on classic. Click on choose image, and I'm going to selecting an image from my library. Now let's hover this image. As you can see, after hover over, the image is changing, and you can change the position and you can change the transition duration. So this is how we can easily add hover effects in WordPress using Elementor. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe how to 1 minute. See you in the next video.